And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day.
I like this guy. Very well. I like that.
Oracle Park lights. Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright. Fighting for the glory.
That one made me
no
happy.
matter what it costs us. Breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk. We're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride. Talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes! Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here on this Monday evening. Hey, we only got like 3 days to Christmas, Glenn, Lou. I mean, it's getting close, man. Is there going to be any other presents under the tree for San Francisco Giants fans? Because there ain't nothing today. There was some action today. Luke Weaver, I forgot all about Luke Weaver. Another reliever comes off the board. He signs with the Mets, $22 million. A's make a trade with the New York Mets. Armand is happy about it. The A's were able to trade for Jeff McNeil. That guy's pretty good. Jeff McNeil, I mean, and the price was pretty damn good. I mean, oh my God. The Mets paid down some of his contract, and all the A's gave up was one pitcher. That's it.
Hey, Eric, I just wanted to let you know he's 17 years old, and he's from the Dominican Summer League. Okay, let me repeat that. The Dominican Summer League. Do you know what that means? That means our farm system is worse than we think it is.
Or it could be this, Lou. Maybe the organization just doesn't even want to trade, right? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not the value of the player. It may just be
maybe
the
they don't want to
Giants
trade their own because obviously we have so much talent.
Yeah.
Why?
Right.
Why?
So,
trade?
Glenn, you were talking about Murakami last night, but this McNeil one, this guy could have been something that was decent in the middle of the middle of the diamond, playing second base for the Giants. It's Gold Glove caliber. He could play in the outfield. He's decent. I see Armand say he's a good. But I talked to Mark Simon. He's a big Mets fan, and they said a lot of the underlying numbers that he had a lot of hard hit balls that just found gloves. So his average, so to speak, wasn't really indicative of what he should be hitting. I think, if I'm not mistaken, when I was over there with Marty, when he had Mark Simon on, he should have been hitting around 260, 270. And that's right. That's like one of the best hitters for the Giants if he wound up being a Giant. But hey, it is what it is. Glenn, what you got about this one?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing.
That's exactly where we're at.
Another player, maybe the Giants. There's some versatility there. Second outfield. Well, we need them both, and a guy who could come off the bench. It's three things that he would bring to the table. There's a real identity crisis going on right now, Eric. I don't know what this team is.
It's a great question. Here it is. Jeff Passan, full trade. ESPN. A's received Jeff McNeil and almost $6 million to help cover his $15 million salary. And the Mets would also pay his $2 million buyout if his option isn't exercised. I mean, all the A's gave up was Yordan Rodriguez, as you said, a 17-year-old pitcher who's nowhere close to being in the big leagues. This is something that you would think that the Giants should be able to get done. The Mets they're giving you money back to take him. I mean, that's just
Yeah, but
Whatever.
Eric, haven't we already learned that the Giants, the people that should
I
be
don't get it.
talking about these things, making these kind of moves for the organization? You told me last night. You brought it up again. They're jet setting around and meeting with other people, and like, are they even working? Is there even a work environment over there, Eric?
I'm sure there is, but what
Where's
is going on?
Buster? Where's Buster Posey?
Yeah, I don't know. And look, we're getting down. This is what we're getting down to. And I said this a little bit last night. The scrubs are, I shouldn't say scrubs. The lower tier to mid-tier players are coming off the board. The only thing that is left are the bigger guys, man. We're talking Bregman, Bichette, Kyle Tucker, Framber Valdez, Ranger Suarez, the ilk of those, right? That's kind of what we're going now. So either the Giants are going to go that route, whether it's a trade or free agency. There's not, what else is out there? I don't know. Could they be trading for another infielder out there somewhere? Donovan, from what I saw, it looks like the Red Sox are in play for Brandon Donovan, which is another guy that is a middle infielder that also could play a little outfield. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, his bat is better than Jeff McNeil, but
I still think he goes to the Dodgers.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if freaking Bichette goes to the damn Dodgers. What you got, Lou?
Yeah. Eric, what I was going to say is this is a great move for the A's. You know, people forget last year the A's had Rookie of the Year and a guy that finished third that almost won it. They're young. You get a veteran guy, second base, and when you really look at it, they're giving him money. It's not like it would only cost, $3 million a year. That's it. With them giving you the money. I don't understand why they didn't do the move, but like I said when I first came on, they're literally telling you, hey, we'll take anybody. And I think the Giants really just they're such homers. They think all their guys are great. And we've talked about this before. To pick up people, you got to give up some of your quality. Okay. It's not your firstborn. It's not your family. It's business. And these guys just are too shy. Because, again, I don't know if it's an ego thing, but, yeah, if we drafted him because we thought we was good. We'll give him another couple of years. We're at the point now where we don't really have a couple more years. We have to be better than last year. But, I think it's just one of those two things because I know he's older, but that's why I think it's such a great move for the A's because they have so many young guys. You're going to have a guy that knows what he's doing. Great.
You got the veteran presence. You got you got the veteran presence and a bunch of young guys.
Lefty. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Whatever. And again, maybe if the Giants are going for someone bigger, okay, I'm okay with that. But whatever. I don't know. It hasn't happened. Here we are, December 22nd. I don't know how many more moves are going to happen before Christmas. It kind of made sense today because you're getting that much closer. And I would think that people probably don't want to do business over Christmas. I mean, it can happen. Not saying it can't, but we'll see. Whatever. Luke Weaver is now a Met. I think he signed a contract for $22 million. Again, an $11 million a year for a reliever. So I don't know, man.
And to tell you the truth, that's sort of cheap when you really think about it. $11 million a year. And Weaver has a track record. He could have fit right in perfect. So I think $11 million is very affordable. Again, knowing what I hear, we were probably in the conversation, us with about 17 other teams. We asked him, okay, we'll do it for $9 million. Oh, he's 11. Yeah, we don't want that extra $2 million. We just spent $2 million on the current theater. Sorry. Okay. I just think it's one of those things. So
I got to ask this question. Who is going to close the games for the San Francisco Giants next year? Glenn, do you have any idea who would close the game in the ninth inning in the 2026 season?
Robert Duville.
Robert Duville. There you go.
Duville. Maybe.
Robbie Dizzle.
I don't know, Eric. God, Eric, I don't know. It's going to be Walker.
Okay.
Walker's their closer.
That's where it's trending, isn't it? Doesn't it look like it's going to be Ryan Walker?
He's the closer. So,
because who else is it going to be?
Maybe
they did say they'd do it by committee. I mean, they're talking about
maybe it's one of our starters from last year.
Let's do this
thinking that way. Yeah.
So if you don't, so how do you go? Okay, say for example, the Giants want to go out there and they want to go get another starting pitcher, right? Say you want to go get a Framber or a Ranger Suarez. How do you go to them and say, you know what? We want you on our team. You're going to be solid. We're going to give you a bunch of money, but we have no way of closing out a game. Yeah, you go 6-7 strong. Valdez, he goes deep into games. He could go 7-8, but then come the ninth inning, we got no way of closing it down. Come on. How is that? How is that enticing any kind of pitcher, I should say free agent, that wants to come play for the Giants? If you don't even have a guy that's going to come in here and close, I don't understand it. Unless you trade. If you trade, well, then it doesn't matter what happens. It's an agreement between you and the other club. So I don't know. JB, he kind of sums it up. $2 Australian. Thank you, JB. Giants won't need a closer with this lineup.
True.
So I don't know.
Nobody does.
No, nobody does. John Shea was on with FP Santangelo and Susan Slusser today on their podcast.
And who? Susan Slusser.
Yep. They got him and her and FP have a podcast.
Lose
not too bad. And but John Shea was on there, and again, John Shea he's kind of in the same boat. Hey, maybe they go out there and get someone like Gallen or Scherzer or Bader, or they could go and swing big and go get someone else. But no one knows. Again, this is kind of what Buster Posey does.
They're talking into their ass. They don't know.
Nobody knows. No, they said they don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone does.
Yeah, they might do that. Yeah,
I don't think anyone does.
There you go.
I don't think anyone has any clue other than the organization. This is just
Benji talking about getting pitching, and you sell them on creating the deadly duo with Logan. Nobody cares. They just want their bag of money. They're not going, ooh, if I go there, I'll team up with Logan Webb. Boys, you're missing the boat. They don't, Lou, you know that. They don't do that. They don't go, ooh, I'll go there and we'll be really good because I'll pitch, behind Logan Webb. They don't care. I'll go to Colorado, give me the bag of loot. That's all they're, Eric, that's what baseball's become. Lou,
yeah.
You agree?
Yeah.
Well, really, you want to have a chance to go to the playoffs and you get the ring. Why would I sign with the Giants to pitch with Webb where we're not going to make the playoffs and the ring is only through binoculars? Come on. If you the other thing too is if Webb was an ace, like you guys all in the chat say he does. I'm not saying he's not good, but you guys all think he's like an ace. When you're talking about Snell, who was an ace, and Yamamoto, who's an ace, okay, that's why those two guys are so dominant, okay? Logan Webb isn't in their field. I'm sorry. Yeah, he pitches a lot of innings, but he's just a level below, which is not a problem. But, if you were to bring one of those guys over like an ace, then Webb would actually be better than he is, if that makes any sense. But, Webb right now, he's a solid number 2 pitcher. He's just not an ace because there's only so few aces, but he's a solid number 2. But when you don't have a number 3 or number 4, it's sort of a wasted product because almost when Webb pitches, if he doesn't win, it's like losing twice because the guys behind him aren't going to win.
Yeah. And that's what happened last year, right? You had Ray and Webb that were locking it down. But then you had 3, 4, and 5 come up, and it's like, okay, well, you don't know what especially with Verlander at the beginning of the season, it was like, oh my God, this guy can never get a win. And then in the second half, again, it was the same one, but he was pitching his ass off.
Logan Webb's not an ace, in my opinion. Never has been, Eric. I've always said that for years. He's not an ace. He's not a number 1 in half the teams in the league. And you know what? Quite frankly, the way they pitched last year, I would arguably have taken Robbie Ray ahead of Snell as the number 1 pitcher. I thought Ray was a better pitcher all year.
He fell apart. That's the only problem. And you know why? You know why?
You know what? You know what sets the difference? An ace and Logan Webb. An ace pitcher rarely, if ever, falters. There are days at the ballpark, Lou, you've seen it. Eric, I think you've been there at a game with me. Logan Webb pitches, and you go, yeah, 80% chance he's like on tonight. Because he can give up 5 in the first inning. Like, he's unpredictable. An ace doesn't do that.
And I think the one thing, Glenn, there we go. You got a winner.
Got a winner. Holy shit.
But we don't know who it is.
Anonymous. Yes, sir. The American Crisis. Look at that. Wow,
the
that's
hell?
pretty good. That's pretty damn good.
You and I were wrong. I said we'll be here next week waiting for that one.
The American Crisis. And again, the only clue I give was the word of the day is of the written word. He put it together because if you guys notice the title of the show, yes, that comes from the famous Thomas Paine literary accomplishment of the American Crisis during the American Revolution, since we are embarking upon the 250th anniversary of America's existence. So there you go. Way to go, Anonymous. What number do you want? You got number 1 or number 4, and that is it.
Jesus, Lou, I'd never qualify to win this prize. Jesus. I got to start watching military.
48 hours before the big drawing. 48 hours before the big drawing.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yep. So what you got, Anonymous? Number 1 or number 4? That's it. Those are the only 2 numbers left. JB spinning more riddles than the Giants ownership. Oh my gosh. That's pretty good, JB. Anyways, all right, we'll wait for the number 1 or 4 there, Anonymous.
Hey, I was just going to say one thing before we say what he has a chance to win. It's too many people in the chat compare Webb. Oh, he doesn't get much run scoring. He's like Matt Cain. Matt Cain was not an ace. I don't know why you guys keep comparing him to Matt Cain. Oh, he was Matt Cain. 2 years ago, the Giants had a losing record when he pitched. They were like 12-16. Aces don't do that.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's get that through your head. I don't understand it. I don't know. You guys all keep talking. Oh, well, he got Matt Cain. He's like, Matt Cain was a quality pitcher, but he wasn't in our ace.
I think what they're trying to say is, I don't think they're trying to say that he's quote unquote.
He didn't get any run support.
That's what it is. He just didn't get the run support.
I think Matt Cain of that generation was probably our 3rd or 4th best pitcher. I think he was sort of overrated. You know, if you take away the perfect game, I thought Matt Cain was an above average pitcher.
This whole Matt Cain thing, just another Giant excuse.
Well, yeah, when you don't score runs, it's not really an excuse. It's more of it's.
That's why I came down heavy on Eric the other night, Lou. Can't build a team on defense and pitching and expect to win. You got to have balance. We got to get hits. Got to drive in runs.
All right.
We'll be back every night.
Insane. Let me tell you something.
Uh-oh.
Webb cannot hold Skeen's jock. Okay, they're not on the same level. One is an ace and a stud and is great that everybody would want. The other one, half the teams would want. So don't compare them. Come on, insane. Now you're really insane.
See what we deal with. Lou's just, you know what? You're still working your way into this lineup with us here, Lou. You wait.
Man.
What little hair you got left out by, Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I tell you what. As I got the title, it says, these are the times that try San Francisco Giants fans' souls. Okay. Now, can Buster Posey replicate? Can he replicate Horatio Gates in the Battle of Saratoga? Can he replicate General George Washington in the Battle of Trenton and Princeton and come through with a solid victory? Can he do that? Can he do that? Or is it going to be like the Battle of New York where you had
Gettysburg, but I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
Come on, man. What again?
Tatesville.
Is Posey going to, as they say, and remember ABC Wild World of Sports? Will he provide the thrill of victory?
Victory or the agony?
Dude, if he doesn't do something soon,
the agony of defeat.
Posey's last stand.
Hey, I tell you what, man, we're gonna have to start talk. Look, it's gonna start getting into this conversations, right? If for some reason, the Giants wind up just getting some more middling players, Well, maybe it's time to have that discussion, right? It's time for the talk, as they say, about
your agreement
about Buster Posey. We'll see. We'll have to see. Look, these people cannot be immune from criticism where it's due, right? I mean, come on.
I agree.
If something is happening, look, we're already going after Charles Johnson, right? And for reasons that we all have explained, because of his comments and such. But if for some reason Buster Posey isn't able to get some of this stuff done, well, we're gonna have to talk about it, man.
Well, then Buster, throw him under the bus. Then when you have your next press conference, you say, my hands are tied. I don't have the money we're working within a structure. I mean, we don't, Eric, this everybody's hiding behind a cloak of darkness. Who's to blame? We don't know. Why? Because this is an organization. Nobody's stepping up to the plate.
Okay. Who do you always blame? If something like this happens, who should get the blame?
Eric.
Why not? It should be.
I'm gonna blame you.
It's two people, right? It's the owner and it's the Pobo. That's it. Hey, the buck stops there. Period. End of story.
And the GM, I think, was a little frustrated with our general manager situation.
The general manager means nothing in this situation. The buck stops with Buster Posey as president of baseball ops.
Then why do we have one?
And Greg Johnson.
And just get rid of him tomorrow. Get rid of them all. Get rid of them all, Eric. I don't care. You know
Eric,
what? I shouldn't say this as a host of a show about the Giants. I really don't care heading into Christmas. I don't care any.
Well, that's kind of what
we got to refresh. We got to regroup again and refresh the new year, and hopefully something happens. Because right now, I don't know about you guys. I really don't care. It's the same team as last year, and we're even worse.
I know we're worse.
I'll tell Eric. I'll let Eric know. No problem. If Anonymous wins, no photos, please. He wants to stay anonymous. I just got the call. And by the way, I can't tell his voice because it had something on it. So it's
you had the voice modulation going on. Gotcha.
So he wants to know, since he won, what does he get? What does he get?
Okay, here we go. Boys, here's what, and you know what? It's running late to be running the promo, but we got to give the sponsor a plug tonight.
Christmas returns to Giant Sports Talk Live. Ho, ho, ho. Be watching Giant Sports Talk Live for the 12 days of Giant Sports Talk Christmas. We'll announce one qualifier each night for 12 days, and on Christmas Eve, we'll draw for a grand prize of a Giants game day experience with Glenn, Eric, and Lou Marsden, which includes front row dugout seating and refreshments, and a bonus prize of a Will Clark autographed team helmet. To qualify, simply be watching Giant Sports Talk Live and pick a number between 1 and 12. Then on Christmas Eve, Santa's elves, Glenn and Eric, will randomly choose the grand prize winner. The 12 days of Giant Sports Talk Christmas on Giant Sports Talk Live. Brought to you by Tommy's Mexican Restaurant, where it's always a festive time of year. Giant Sports Talk Live, a Northern Lights Entertainment broadcasting station.
That's sort of becoming outdated now because tomorrow night, you don't pick a number. You just qualify.
You just qualify because there's only one number left. And don't forget, Tommy's Mexican, home of the famous Tommy Margarita. So
get in here early tonight because there seems to be, I know in the past in the other contests, Eric, and you know this, there seems to be a last-minute qualifier always seems to win.
Sometimes
Marcus.
that happens.
That's Marcus.
Marcus, yeah.
And then Eric, on today's Monday, so Wednesday's the drawing. How does it work? Is it at a certain time? And how is it?
We're going to talk about that. We're going to come on early on Christmas Eve.
Wednesday at 4 we usually do. We go to 4 to 5 and then we get the hell out of here.
Yeah, because it's going to be should we do it at 5? Because people may still be at work at 5. You don't have to be here, by the way, to win. You just got to give us whoever's going to win. You're going to send us an email with all your particulars so I could mail you the helmet.
I think earlier the better because some people do have Christmas Eve dinners.
They do.
Like myself,
That's true.
So, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, we did it at 4.
Okay, let's do 4 o'clock.
3.
4 o'clock.
3 to 5. 4 to 5 works.
4 o'clock on New Year's, or I'm sorry, Christmas Eve. And then we'll spin the wheel.
Yeah. We spin the wheel. We get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
we'll do the whole Matt Williams.
There you go.
And
Eric,
then
keep
wherever
doing
it
that.
lands.
Good.
Yeah, you like that? It's pretty good. Hurt the shoulder a little bit. But yeah, whatever number it lands on will be the winner. How about that? Easy breezy, man. Easy breezy.
I think I saw. Oh no, I'm not even going to get into it. Forget it. Okay, you're on your own. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to say something. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Okay, that's it.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, well, I'm going to show
Honestly,
Lou what I picked up today. Hey,
I don't
Lou.
even know where to go. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, just show
You know,
the cards,
Dan,
because we got nothing.
I got a Dan Serafini today to add to my collection. An autographed Danny Serafini. Lou, do you know the background, the importance owning this card?
Well, I can't say anything because I walked in and heard what you
You
said.
heard the story. All right,
Yeah,
Danny
so I don't wanna
Serafini from
blow
up
it. Sorry.
Eric's way. Some of the boys in the chat, too. Serafini's from Sacramento. Now he's actually, I don't know where, Eric, we were debating where he is now. He's somewhere behind bars.
Why is he
Danny
behind
Serafini-
bars, Glenn?
Huh?
Why is he behind bars?
Because he returned home to the Sacramento area where he promptly murdered his father-in-law, brother-in-law, and attempted murder on his mother-in-law.
Yikes.
Yeah, things didn't go too well. I also picked up a couple of guys. Remember Cleet Boyer?
Of course.
I picked up Cleet Boyer today.
Boy, God, that's like a rookie year, huh?
There's a Cleet Boyer from 1961, and I picked up a 1961 Al Spangler.
Al
Star-
Spangler.
The Star Spangler banner right there, and the Geiger counter himself, Gary Geiger. Remember Gary Geiger? Boston Red Sox? Never heard of him. Anyway, I picked those up today.
Boy, that
I'm
guy's
gonna-
glad you moved back from Canada.
Working on the murder collection. Oh, and I picked up this beauty. Guy the Giants should go out and sign today. Get it done. Guy by the name of Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer,
Picked up
of course.
Wilmer Flores.
Of course. It's a Wilmer Flores.
And I picked up a Sparkle miniature Wilmer Flores out of only, can you see that?
1 of 5. Hey, there you go.
175.
Nice.
Only 5 made, baby. He's that popular. Oh, and the only other thing, the guys in the chat won't know, Eric, but we got a kick out of, I think it's the greatest name in baseball. I got a couple of Peckinpahs.
Peckinpahs.
And Peckinpah is going to be the name of my next kitten. Peckinpah. I got a Roger Peckinpah. I think that one's a 1915. And I got the Conlon collection card. I think these came out in like 1980. But yeah, anyway.
Oh, I like that.
I got myself, I never had a Peckinpah. I got
Now
a
you got a
Peckinpah.
Peckinpah.
And I got his autograph that's not here yet. But I landed his autograph in the deal.
Hey, all right. There you go.
Yeah, he signed a photo in 1936, and I got that on the way.
There you
Don't
go.
tell Bernice how much I paid for it, though.
Of course.
Lou, you know what's going to
my
happen?
gosh.
Lou, I'm happily married, but you know what's going to happen if I go first? My fear, and I guess I won't be here to even. I guess I'll roll over my grave. She's going to sell the stuff for what she thinks I paid for it.
Glenn, you're probably too young, but there's a great movie called High Infidelity with the great John Cusack,
Yes.
where a lady sold incredible record albums because her
course.
husband had an affair and they were unbelievable. And John Cusack, because he loved music, said, I can't do it.
I was
These
talking
are
to
worth a little bit more.
2 weeks ago. I was talking to Johnny.
The Coos from Chi-Town.
Yeah, I was talking to him, and you know why I was talking to him? I strolled up and I said, "Big fan of what movie, Eric?"
8 Men Out.
8 Men Out. We had an in conversation, but he still wasn't very talkative. So
I'm more of a fan of a Rob Reiner film that nobody talks about, The Sure Thing. What do you mean? I did 2,000 Miles for The Sure Thing, an incredible 80s movie that nobody talks about. Highly recommend it.
I know the sure thing, Lou, that we don't make the playoffs next year.
There you go.
And look at Tony. What's up? Tony says, wake me up in February. Look at that. He's down in the wine cellar. He'd rather be down in the wine cellar than
Drowning
watch
his
what's going on
We're
in
not
the
even
Giants
into
office.
January yet.
And by the way, Tony C., Giant Sports Talk Live, we're never going to turn down a good bottle. So if you have any extra bottles of either red or white,
there you go.
preferably white for me since I'm allergic to red.
Hey,
We need something to put us out of our misery. So we'll always have a few bottles on hand. I got more tequila than I could do, but I could always use a little vino. So in case you have some extra ones, we're not going to turn you down.
There you go. Anonymous says, Lou, you like high fidelity? You are welcome.
Yeah.
Anonymous
Benji's
is,
looking for a Larry.
he's in the
Larry.
business, as they say.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, he's sipping on some bourbon.
Huh, cool.
Do you know Jack so well you call him John? Is that what you're sipping on? No, probably not. Probably something better than that, right? Come on. Okay, let's go
I'm not a
around the
huge
room
bourbon
with
fan.
this
I'm more
one.
of a Scotch. Yeah.
Let's go around the room. Yes or just simple yes or no. Glenn, Giants do something big, yes or no?
No.
Okay. Lou.
No.
No.
Eric.
No. No.
And I think the chat will be lured into a when we do make a move, it'll be along, it'll be like naming Webb an ace. It'll be like, oh, we made a big move. And I'll be like, come on.
So, no. Let's talk about big
move is like Eric's.
Yes.
I've
named the guys.
Yeah.
So what do you chat? Let me hear what you guys got to say.
In fact, Milton Bradley.
Do the Giants make a big move? Just again, it's your own opinion and what you think.
Throw it up on the chat. Put up a quick
poll.
poll.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, nothing else to do.
Man, yeah, tell me about
I don't know, but you, Lou. Geez, the shows are getting shorter, and I'm ready to go home, and I am home.
Well, I mean, come on. What else can we talk about? It sucks, man.
Eric wants to go watch the Hallmark Channel. Christmas movies are on.
Yeah. Eric, I think you're like me. I get frustrated. Like today I know there was a bunch of minor league deals, but there was 11 deals today. 11 deals, MLB transactions. The Giants just aren't part of it. And that's what frustrates us. Yesterday, the power hitter got Glenn all pissed off because the guy signed with the White Sox. These other teams, New York looks like, hey, they made a mistake last year spending all the money, so there's deals out there. And, we just want the Giants need to do it. And it gets frustrating when other teams make movements and it's not us. I'm not sure if they're waiting until the last second. I'm just not sure what they're doing. And
not only was I a little pissed off, I really would have liked to get that a masher, a banger. Somebody get me excited, go to the ballpark. That's number one. I did bring that up last night. Very irritated by that. But again, you just mentioned it. The Chicago freaking White Sox, and somebody in the chat mentioned it last night. They were a little teed off about it. You got Pittsburghs and Miamis and Tampas, and you've got now the White Sox. Why are they able to make moves? And we're not. Everybody else, doesn't it look like everybody else is making moves?
And the rounder says Boris guy signed late. Yeah, Boris does tend to go late, but Framber, I don't think is a Boris guy. Ranger Suarez, I don't think he's a Boris guy. I could be wrong. Kyle Tucker, I don't think is a Boris guy, right? I think he's somebody else. Isn't he like XL or something like that? So we got, there's still guys out there who aren't represented by Boris, but hey, what are you going to do? It's I don't know.
And are we still riding that Tony's here to save the day?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Eric.
It's
Eric,
look,
Eric, you were the
honest,
guy last year
right
an entire season telling me managers don't win the games.
They don't. But here's the thing.
No buts about it.
You can't expect a brand new manager. This is his first experience.
Does he make $5 million?
His first experience. No, but let's be realistic. I'm not talking about because what you paid him. I'm talking about realistic. Do you really think a guy who has never managed at all in the major leagues is going to come into 2026 and go, we're going to the promised land? Yeah, you're going to try, but that's a tall order.
Well, then, saying, Eric, you should be sounding off to the Giants saying, what the fuck are you doing? You're hiring a guy that you don't expect to win.
You know why?
Bring in a real manager, then. The guy who's going to win.
No, you know what they might be doing? Maybe they're changing course.
Focus there. What? No,
Maybe
they
they're
don't
changing
appear to be. They're quite content to be an average team that don't make the playoffs.
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe they're going to rely on just who they have in the organization currently.
Oh, it's going to be a shit show.
Yeah. Hey, look at this DL. What's up, DL? Man,
DL.
he's dropping some big cash. $20. Thanks,
Yeah,
DL.
it's our Christmas bonus, Eric.
There you go.
Christmas bonus.
What Giants are going to rely on are strictly new management. Trying to strike lightning again like in 10, 12, and 14. If there's another move, it's going to be a blindside like with the Devers trade. Nobody will expect it. Look, I can't disagree with him. And he's kind of saying what we're saying, that it looks like it's all about the coaching and the training. But look, yes, some of the coaching happens at the major league level. I'm not going to say it doesn't, but a lot of that also happens in the minor leagues. And if you're not changing around what you're doing in your minor leagues, well, then guess what? When they come up to the big leagues, you're getting the same product that you're dealing with right now in the major league. So I don't know, man. That could very well be the direction that they go, DL. And like he said, and that Posey's good for doing this. He comes out of nowhere and he drops a deal, whether it's a trade or whether it's signing Willie Adames. So, hey, DL, great comment. Again, thank you for the $20, man. I appreciate that. Hopefully you have a fantastic Christmas season.
This is why I told you a month ago, Eric. I kind of dropped off. You guys heard me on it. I was ranting. Didn't I tell you? You can't be the last guy at the bowl, or you're the runt. You're the runt of the league, Eric. And what happens when you're the last guy at the bowl? You're just going to get the scraps. And as you so aptly said at the beginning of the show, the scraps are starting to dry up too.
Yes, they are. And here's the thing. You're talking about the last. Are they at the bowl? That's the question. They may say, I don't care about that bowl. I don't like what's in it. I don't like kibble. I don't want kibble. I want something else.
Well, this goes back to what they do every year, doesn't it? It's a freaking big disappointment because they go after the big fish. They go after the big fish. They don't get the big fish, and there's nothing left in the ocean. That's it.
Well, I mean, and if we're going to be real here, he did go and trade for Devers last year. That's what makes this all the weirder, you know? I can't line this up. It's very strange because you go out there and you get these big guys, right? And then all of a sudden now you just stop when you know you have holes. I mean, and one thing they haven't done yet, yes, they've gotten big contracts in position players, whether it's the extension of Chapman, Adames, or Devers. One thing they have not done is they not have dropped big for a starting pitcher.
But they have spent a lot of money. Maybe they just said that's it.
And maybe that could be the case. Maybe they're looking at Buster and saying, Buster, we've given you money. Now you need to go figure out some trades. And if you can't get these trades, well, hey, this is going to be on you because we've given you the money. You got to go find talent a different way. And that means go out there and trade your guys. And maybe that's what he's trying to work. I'm not in that circle and never will be. And we're just out here speculating. I don't know.
Eric, I have a question. Since we're paying Snell $12 million this year not to pitch for us,
17
million. And we hired 52 special assistants advertising. Do you think maybe that 67 million could have been for players, but we've used it for all these special assistants that we've hired and we just ran out of money?
You say, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where they are with their monies. I don't. They bought they bought a theater. They got all these special assistants all over the place. I mean, you got four former managers, 2 of them who are special assistants to Buster Posey, and then other 2 that they're going to help out Tony Vitello in the dugout.
Hey, Lou, you've always said, I think Lou's on the same page as me, Eric, that this team, they like to live in the past. And, they're bringing, we've always got a job for you. Come on down to come on down to McCovey Cove. We'll find a little office up there overlooking McCovey Cove. You can hang out with us. And it's like they're running it like an old Elks Lodge over there, Eric, or it's like the Legion. They fought their wars. But you got to have them all on board. My God, Ron Washington. How old's Ron Washington? We'll be lucky to get him through a year. Come on.
He's now to credit why. I mean, the guy, he's a hell of a coach. So I don't know what type of role look, They have not
I
announced.
don't think the Giants know what kind of
They
role. I think they
haven't
just bring
announced
him in.
really what their actual positions are.
And
They
Lou,
have yet to do that.
If I was Bruce Bochy, I would have told him go to hell. They got rid of. They pushed Bruce Bochy out the door, and now come on back. I'm your pal. I'm your pal who eats subs with you, Buster Posey. So come on back. We'll shoot a couple commercials, and we'll all be happy again. I don't get it. I'm worried about the product on the field more than all these coaches, Eric. Again, you said it. Coaches and managers ain't winning you the ball games. It's your talent on the field or lack thereof.
Tom, it was because of Farhan. He put in a deferment of $17 million that didn't have to be paid out until the 2026 season. That's why. You could blame. It was all because of Farhan, Tom. That's the reason why.
Anybody here ever heard of Bill Porterfield?
Never heard of him.
I got this in the mail today, too. A postcard. He was a New York Yankee.
Looks like a Yankee.
He's no Peckinpah. He's a Porterfield. And the only reason I know, I can't read the autograph, but on the back of the postcard, it says somewhere there,
Newport Beach, Virginia, or Newport, Virginia. Sorry.
Bob Porterfield.
That's him.
So
The man, the myth.
I don't know who he is. I'll have to check in with Tommy D and find out, first of all, if he's still alive. I don't know where the hell he shows up 3 or 4 shows in a month and we don't see him for a year. I don't know. He says, I'm not buying what you guys are selling. Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Well,
or maybe he just doesn't want to be associated with Giant Sports Talk.
Hey, maybe.
At this point.
Well, I'll tell you what. The Mets. I know he's more of a Yankees fan, but I was like, the Mets, what are they going to do? Now they traded off McNeil. I don't know what they're going to do as far as second baseman. Oh, wait, it's Simeon. I forgot. I don't know what they're going to. They still need to get an outfielder, right? They traded away Nimmo for Simeon, so now McNeil is gone.
They'll get one before we do.
Yeah, maybe they get Cody Bellinger or Kyle Tucker. Who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? Thanks, Tom. It's tough, man.
What'd you get me for Christmas, Eric? SFA. Oh, I put yours in the mail today, so you're welcome. You're welcome.
Nice.
Yeah, yours is in the mail.
Gosh. Oh. You want to do the announcement today, or do you want to do the announcement tomorrow? We could play the audio. I could load it up if we need to, or unless you have already.
No, I sent it to you. I thought it was ready to roll.
Okay, hold on. Let me just download it. It takes half a second.
Oh,
it's good stuff.
Lou.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, geez, my battery. I'm down to 10%. Is it worth having a heart attack over? Is it worth? I'm trying not to care. I'm trying not to give. You know.
You know what, Glenn? My advice to you: take it easy, because in 10 days it'll be next year, and then we can start complaining again.
Ooh, little Eagles there. Take it easy.
Yeah, just take it easy, relax. I'm not really concerned about you. I'm just more concerned about Eric, because today he's sort of calmed down, but the last 4 days he's been getting sort of fired up. I feel like the Giants, all they have to do is win one game. We've lost 5 in a row, and we've done everything not to win. So give it a little time,
We'll see what happens. Hey,
after
there it
Wednesday,
is.
we'll take a little break. We'll be all ready.
Lou, there's not going to be much left to choose. Like Eric said, if we keep going after the big fish, and it reminds me of, I told Eric a few weeks ago, no, I don't think you were with us. I said, when I was growing up, every year, the one little Christmas thing I used to watch when I was a little boy was the animated 62 Boris Karloff, Grinch That Stole Christmas. He goes into the Whoville, he goes into the house, and all he leaves is one little crumb that not even the mouse wanted. I think that's the Giants. We don't even want that little one crumb. There's going to be nothing left. This is what they do. This is what the Giants do. Does this surprise you, Eric or Lou? Does this surprise us? This is what they do.
You know what, though?
I'd rather the Giants would have said, this year's class isn't that good. We'll keep what we want, and we're going to look forward to 27 and 28. If they would have said that, I'd have no problem, because I don't think this free agent class is that great. I completely understand. But that's not what they said. Buster got up and said, no, he didn't say Valkyries. He said, The fans deserve better. We're going to give it to them.
Oh, speaking of fans, you know what? Giant Sports Talk Live, we take care of our fans.
Join us New Year's Eve, December 31st at 4 p.m. for the first annual Giant Sports Talk Live Award Show. We will recognize the top Giants fans and the top contributor to the program in 2025. Your hosts, Eric and Glenn, want to thank everyone who has participated in making Giant Sports Talk Live your first choice for up-to-the-minute Giants baseball coverage and engaging baseball conversation. Fun, interactive, and always entertaining. We recognize you, the fans, on New Year's Eve at 4. Giant Sports Talk Live, a Northern Lights Entertainment production.
Oh, we try to be entertaining because not much else.
All right, there you go, man. So we'll have some awards on New Year's Eve. It should be a lot of fun.
And we never got we didn't have a chance. It was late in the going here, and just we're just wrapping away. See, we got one thing going on now. It's 12 days, so I didn't get the printers to do up the tickets, Eric. So this year, no admission. New Year's Eve.
Admission. There you
New Year's
go.
Eve at 4 o'clock. All are welcome to come down the red carpet and join us for a day of celebration of the channel and those who made it worthwhile.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or
It's gonna be
some,
awesome.
some of you.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. We just want to try to give back to the people who have been around. So why not?
And
Why
thanks
not?
to Lou, we've also given back in more ways than one to the community, Eric. So we appreciate Lou coming on board. Lou, the biggest off-season signing right here. Screw the Giants. It's Giants Sports Talk Live. We went out. We signed a free agent. There you go.
I'm just here because it's my free agent till January 1st. You know, and then I'm on the payroll. So I'm trying to do my best during spring training, just trying to fit in.
Yeah.
That's good. That's pretty damn good.
So is there an opt-out or something between now and January 1st? Can we lose you? Or, you know, we didn't pull
my gosh.
He didn't pull a Farhanian on us. He can walk on like 11:55 on New Year's Eve or anything. Lou said we still got to
Look
pay.
at Candlestick late to the party. Thomas Paine signed with the Giants. No, but he's authored some interesting stuff back during the Revolution.
Some people coming in with the awards already. Craziest
Yeah,
takes.
I see.
Lou
that.
says the craziest takes go to insane sports takes. No better name ever given. Doled out. Anyway, we got a couple of awards to give out. It'll be a first annual.
And there is no baseball news. I keep looking at Twitter. Nothing. Not a damn thing. All right.
Armandez knows what I'm talking about.
He goes, yeah, Lou is a Boris guy. So will Eric and Glenn pony up the big bucks? Oh, shit.
Hey, speaking of big bucks,
man.
I think today was payday, Eric. So
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. That it was.
not much in the kitty after the Bills.
This one, not so much. The one we're currently in, it's better. It's better for this one. So, hey,
we'll
it is
keep
what it
those
is.
Christmas bonuses coming the rest of the month. We sure need it.
Oh my gosh.
And we don't care if you hit the like or subscribe button. We don't push that on people. But if you want,
if you want to,
go ahead. But,
yeah.
don't give a. You just join us. You know when we're here, 8 o'clock. You'll find us right here.
Yep. Always here.
Yeah, somebody shows up. Now that we got a third wheel, I mean, it's like that's actually quite a bonus, Eric. Because then when you don't show up, it's like the chessboard is covered for Giant Sports Talk.
Yep. All right, let's get the hell out of here. We'll be back again tomorrow, the final day, the final qualifier.
Lou, do we have to?
I know. Oh man, and then on
Wednesday at 4.
Christmas Eve, 4 o'clock, we will spin the wheel and find out who the big winner will be. Should be fun.
Is Chardall going to show up? He said he was coming back. He promised he'd sing this year.
I haven't seen Chardall in forever.
He's full of shit anyway. All right.
All right, we're out of here, guys. Be good out there. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night, and we'll be back here tomorrow and do it all over again. Maybe we'll have Giants news.
He's always let me down. All right.
Maybe we won't. This is brutal. All right, guys, be good. Woo!
been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.